This single arm kettlebell swing, this is a foundational exercise that is one of those ones that transitions to many different kettlebell exercises, so it's super important to learn. So number one, it's just like your single arm swing. Same setup, same kind of initiation through the hips, but we're going to kind of change the power output when we drive our hips forward. Because a lot of times when you drive your hips forward at maximal speed, the kettlebell is going to end up kind of falling onto the forearm and banging in and leaving bruises. So how the kettlebell single arm clean looks like, you're starting in that tripod position, hands together, one hand comes off to the side, we're driving it forward and bringing it up, nice and slow. So you'll see that I'm not driving my hips as hard as possible. I'm at maybe 60 to 70% of what I would do for a single arm swing. So how this works, as I drive it between the legs and I'm coming forward into the swing, my arm is not coming out straight. My elbow is actually coming into my rib cage. As I do that, now the travel pathway of the kettlebell is going to come up to here. What you have to do in this position is kind of let go of your grip a little bit, so then the kettlebell can start transferring over towards the forearm, and about this kind of position I'm squeezing it tighter for it to slowly come onto my forearm so it doesn't end up banging. So as we go through that motion, as I'm coming in, pulling that elbow in, I'm starting to squeeze the kettlebell a little bit tighter as it transfers over without banging it down. So it's a lot of steps, similar to the golf swing. You're not going to get it right away, so you need to practice before it looks good. Don't get discouraged when a couple first reps are kind of all over the place and they don't feel right and you end up with bruises. Part of the process. So again, set up in that tripod, hand out to the side, and nice and slow, clean. Making sure you're breathing through the motion. If you give all those little tips and tricks as you're practicing your single arm kettlebell clean, it's going to look amazing.